I feel like it's good to do a light launch into the first message, right? You got to catch their eye with something a little bit more gentle.
I won't ask like what your first message was, but I feel like those can be kind of crazy.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Lena. How are you?
Great. I love your background. I love your sweater. I love your hair. It's all
Oh my God.
happening.
Thank you. Thank you. I love all the colors going on over there.
Thank you. I'm a pastel girl forever, and I feel very lucky that they brought that into the campaign because I'm never happier than when I'm in a pastel world.
Yes, it's like relaxing but also bright and fun.
Totally. It's the lovers era of the Eras tour is what we're doing back here.
Yes, very on theme for this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, congrats on the show. I really, really loved it. It's so beautiful and honest and real, and I just
Thank
can't wait
you.
for people to see it.
That means so much, truly.
Absolutely. And I mean, Jessica is just such a fun character, but also, again, just is so gonna resonate with so many people. And you've created so many messy, complicated women that we love to see because that's just, who we all are. So what made you want to bring Jessica in next?
Well, I'm glad you said that's who we all are. And something that was interesting was obviously when Girls was on, we got a lot of feedback about sort of the girls' behavior. It felt like a lot of times people were judging them in like quite a moralistic way, even though I was like, these are just young people who are figuring it out. And if we were to put a mirror to any young person's life, there would be all of these foibles and F ups. And so I think with Jessica, I also wanted to show that someone could be really messy and really complicated and also have like a really good, pure heart. And I love that she's always, she says the wrong thing. She puts her foot in her mouth, but she is always trying and she always wants to make everybody feel seen and reflected. And I love that she's a lover and that she's a kind of, Megan, I keep joking, she's just a good girl. She's a good girl.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, like it's not like she needs a man, but also I love the dynamic that she creates with Felix. So what are you hoping resonates with people through their story?
Well, sort of exactly what you just said, which is like romance is beautiful if it aids your life and it makes your life better. I think so many of us feel that societal pressure to have a partner, whether it is improving our life or not. And the amount of people that I know or hear about or read about in a magazine or watch on TV who the pressure to have a partner has caused them to make really decisions that were really wrong for them, at times like disastrously wrong for them. And so I think that, what I want people to understand is that it's not about finding a relationship being the ultimate like test of who you are as a person. It's just that she realizes that Felix makes her life better. He makes her feel happier. He makes her feel more like herself. And also, had she not found that, and had she found that with a friend or with her mother and her sister or with her dog, that would also have been a totally okay version of life.
Yeah, I agree. And I think through all of the characters that you portray on this show really create such a homey feeling and it really brings so much hope to everyone.
That
So thank you
means
so
so much. All I ever want is to feel cozy and to feel like characters are my friends. And so my goal for this was really like the term cozy was in my mind a lot. Just like I wanted something, especially at this moment in time, that people can curl into. And so I'm really glad you felt that way.
I really enjoyed the film, how unconventional it was, how real it was. And one part that really stuck out to me was, of course, like the meet cute. I mean, who doesn't love to meet in a dirty pub bathroom? So I wanted to ask each of you if you had a sort of weird or unexpected place where you met someone that became really important in your life.
That's a really good question.
Well, I met Soph, my other half, when we were in a show called Casualty that we have in England, which is like a medical drama. And the first scene we had together, I see a severed head in a field. And then I'm so scared that I back away from the head and then I smash my face into an ambulance. And then she had to like do a kind of, routine test on like, is my vision impaired? And have I gone insane from running into an ambulance? So that was quite weird.
That is
First encounter, I guess.
that is a weird first
Yeah,
encounter.
that's a good one.
I met my girlfriend on a dating app, but I thought that
But where were you?
I was gonna say, but we've had really crazy synchronicities. And our first date was at a restaurant, which is not the same as the set thing that you were describing. But I would say, I think meeting on it's interesting because even if you meet on a dating app, everything still has to align for you to meet. That you're living in the same city. I mean, like me and my girlfriend lived in the same city for like a year, and then we didn't actually meet for years, like 6 years later. So I think that's kind of crazy too, don't you think? Not as crazy as the dirty bar thing, but
I mean, yeah, every story is crazy. Even dating apps, you know, I won't ask like what your first message was, but I feel like those can be kind of crazy. Down the line. You're like, what was I talking about?
I feel like it's good to do a light launch into the first message, right? If you start off too crazy, it's kind of like you got to catch their eye with something a little bit more gentle, and then you get into the. But we sent a lot of voice notes before we met. I liked that. It felt like I already knew her, but yeah.
Yeah, getting real right off the bat.
But you guys probably also felt the same meeting on set like that. You probably thought this is a good icebreaker.
What? Like working? Yeah.
It's an icebreaker. Oh, did you see the head?
I feel like we probably
Right?
had actually met before that, but that was
Yeah.
like the first scene we
Okay.
did
Yeah,
together.
you're right.
Yeah.
It's still a good story to think back on, you know, to pull memories from.
What's the next question?